Hello, I'm jashykins, and welcome to another little vlog review. Now, I might not be able to get vlog reviews out as often as possible because, long story short, I won't be able to view the episodes as quickly as possible, but I have this new rule where I'll still do a vlog review unless another episode in the series has aired. So, and anyways, getting away from that bad news, here is my vlog review of the Falling Skies episode Drawing Straws. Now, for a while now, I've been really wanting an evil Lexi. I was like, yes, she's evil, and now she appears to be good. I say appears because the reason she joined Tom Mason's group is, one, she found out that Spenny lied to her about her being away for peace. And she found this out by overhearing a conversation between her, Spenny, and the warrior Spenny with, the burned face. And so she feels betrayed. Plus, in the same conversation, the warrior Spenny is like, hey, yo, just kill her. She's not safe. That you can't control her if she gets too powerful. And the Harry Spenny is like, yo, I got everything figured out, but it's so cool, I'll kill her for you. And so, when you find out someone has used you, that creates bad feelings. That's just horrible. That's like, I wouldn't really wish that on anyone. And then to add to that, hey, these people are going to kill you. It seems that Lexi is choosing Tom Mason as an ally now, not because she really believes he's the way, but because the enemy of my enemy is my friend. She is probably pissed off that they lied to her, and she is, of course, more concerned with survival. So it's like she's choosing Tom because it's convenient at the moment, but she could still go and be evil because, hey, she can get over being lied to, and if they're not killing her anymore. And Tom. This episode's title comes from the fact that they were all arguing of which two of them would be going on the mission to the moon, because only two could go. He decided, okay, fine, everyone who wants to go put their names in the skull, and ta-da. And then Ben is chosen, and then Tom decides hey, I'm going to rig it. And I think he would have rigged it anyways, but he has now an even greater incentive to go because he doesn't want to let go of his son. He's a very big family man. And Anne brings a good point of, hey, this war needs to be fought with them trusting you, and if they find out this, they won't trust you, because, like, hey, every decision isn't really a decision, Tom's just going to rig it. So yeah, it's like, this shit will just blow up in Tom Mason's face. Maybe during the finale, because that's not a good time for shit to blow up in anyone's faces. And finally, the Ben, Maggie, and Hal relationship has seemed to come to a nice conclusion. What seems to have happened is Hal's like, hey, Ben, it's fine, Maggie can choose. That's what Hal says when the two of them meet in the alien spaceship. And he's like, yeah, it's fine. And the beginning of the scene, it was just like someone's ass is going to get kicked. And when it was, nothing bad happened, I was like, Hal's just like, hey, she's probably going to end up getting mad at the end anyways. So I like that seems to be out of the way, so we don't have to focus on that anymore. And I've just started getting into OT3s, and I really want this OT3 to be canon, but, you know, mainstream media doesn't really, mainstream shows don't really seem to do this that often, so I doubt it's going to happen now. But I think Ben, Hal, and Maggie would be a great OT3, because Maggie is attracted to Ben for merely the physical, you know, the spikes. And she's more mentally connected to Hal. She's also sexually attracted to Hal. And so if all three of them work together as a couple, Maggie would have both her pure physical needs met and then her mental needs met too. And of course both could overshare, but you know, Ben would mainly be physical while Hal would be mental. And I want that to be canon, but I know it won't. I'll probably do a Shipping Confessions on it someday where my words won't be as jumbled, because I'll be able to edit things for hours and make people think that I actually know what the fuck I'm talking about. My final thoughts of the Falling Skies episode, Drawing Straws. I like it. It's a nice lead up to the finale. You have every character put into place. Tom and his kids and Anne and, you know, the second mass. And then you have Lexi coming back, so Lexi's back in the picture. Plus that Warriors Fenny is probably not going to be that happy. So I can't wait to see what happens. And I have been Jashykins, owner at jashykins.blogspot.com. And if you go to my blog, you can see vlog reviews like this, Let's Plays, and a bunch of other stuff. I recently got the Giver book review, not movie review, out onto the blog, and I should have the sequel, Gathering Blue, out tomorrow sometime. And if go to my blog, you can go on the sidebar thingy and see where else I am on the web and say hi. And if you're viewing this on YouTube, go in the description. You'll see a link to donate your account. If you donate your Twitter and or Facebook accounts to my campaign there, I'll be beyond awesome. Because it's good if you're watching this and you say, hey, I think Jashykins really deserves a bigger audience. Here's the way to do it. And until next time, goodbye.